So what's going on, guys? This is What's Your Question Wednesday, and I got two questions that came in last week, and one was, is eating too much fruit bad for you? Right now, presently, the person's eating bananas, apple, strawberries, and grapes as substitute for snacks, right? And as the weather gets better, he says that he'll most likely eat more. Now, is it bad to eat fruit? I'm going to say no, it's not. You'll read a lot of things where fruit is bad and, it's sugar, and that all depends on the type of diet plan you're on. But you have to look at it in the retrospect, and the way he wrote it was that he's making a better selection to use as snacks. So you're choosing to have a healthier, more vital, whole food as a snack, which is a great habit to get into. Now, can you overeat fruit? Yes, you could overeat anything that's healthy. So at the end of the day, it still comes down to how many calories are you taking in versus how many is going out. I don't even care about how many is going out. It's how many, because you guys already work out. It's how many calories are coming in. So for you to dial in a little bit stronger into your meal plan or into your weight loss journey, you want to kind of track, kind of get a better idea of how much you're actually pulling in. And a good way to do it, ooh, I sneezed. I'm not going to edit that. Is kind of just write it down, and you'll see if you're eating a little bit or too much or a little bit less than you should. And if you need help, write it down and just send it to me, right? And then we can sit down and go over it. Also, the question came in of what type of protein or something could you have in breakfast time. To be honest with you, I say that any type of supplement, if you're on the run, is a good one. Any better form, I guess powder is better than another one with the less ingredients. There are some of them have a lot of stuff inside it, but that's all in your preference. Whatever is easier digesting for you, whatever your stomach could handle. I like taking 30 grams of protein, which is about an oversized scoop, and that's usually what I'll put into my shake. I'll put it with water, ice, whatever fruit I can have in my serving sizes. So usually I'll put a banana and some strawberries, or just a banana, depending on what I have left. And then sometimes I'll put in all my supplements, like my creatine or my greens, and I'll throw whatever I can inside that big breakfast smoothie. So I would say, guys, you don't really need like a 50 grams of protein. You don't need 2 scoops, right? Unless you really need to get those calories in. But for the most part, optimal 1 scoop is fine. Women, same thing, 19 to 20 grams is fine for that. So hopefully that answered the question. That was actually 2 questions in one, right? Third question was, how do I get better at my pull-ups? The only way to get stronger upper body-wise and pull-ups is practicing. So a lot of times we like to do pull-ups and try to get into a max rep, or try to get as many as we can. The best way I have gotten into my pull-ups is doing 1 rep clean at a time, and then taking a big break, walking away from the bar, and throughout the day. If you have a pull-up bar anywhere, I don't know, you guys work at home, or if you work in the office, that's kind of not going to be good for you. But if you're in the gym, I'd hit a pull-up and then take a break, and then hit another pull-up, and like 10 minutes later, and then take another break, and just practicing that. So that's one way to get good pull-ups, is by practicing. Number 2 is that you have to do some tempos or some negative, which means kind of jump up nice and tight, and then controlling, using that eccentric portion coming down, jump up again. Make the up portion easy, and then make the descending or the negative portion a lot harder. Do that for, again, a sub-max rep every once in a while, or whenever we do pull-ups here. Kind of change it up a little for yourself. And even more so, grip strength. The stronger the grip and stronger the abs, the better the pull-up. So hopefully those answer your questions for this week. If you guys have any questions for What's Your Question Wednesday, hit me up, man, and we'll answer them. Peace out, guys.